This plugin is crazy. You know how sometimes you're mixing and you wish your sounds would just fit together better? Well, what if I told you there was a way to glue your sounds together that wasn't compression or EQ? Well, there's a plugin that lets you morph two sounds together, and it's called Morph. You can load Morph onto your vocal, route the synths into Morph, and then you load up the plugin and you can morph between the A signal and the B signal, the synth and the vocal.
Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Leave your heart laying on the ground.
How cool is that? So cool. Hi, my name is Soul State, and today we're going to focus on plugins that are a bit more unique, a bit more niche, a bit more love it or hate it style. And we're talking about these today because they're all on sale. Again, nobody's paid me to say anything, but I do receive a small kickback on some of the links below. So if you want to support me, do me a favor and use the links below. Thank you. VPS Avenger. So this is a love it or hate it synth for sure. I think of it kind of like a sound trend box. It's not as easy to use as similar synths like Faceplant or Serum or Vital, but if you like presets that have a very familiar sound to them, you might really like this one. Multipass. This is kind of like a sound designer's dream. It's a multi-band effects processor where you can insert as many kilohertz effects as you want in each band and then just go crazy tweaking knobs. Those effects are currently free, by the way, linked below. So if you love getting really technical with your sound and, squeezing that last 10% out of it, definitely try this one out. And if we're talking about ways to enhance synths, it's definitely worth mentioning this new Moog bundle. They're clones of hardware pedals that they stopped making. It's worth noting the range of effects is quite limited because there's just not that many knobs, but they are fun and they have this kind of cool old school character to them. Another interesting way to fuse two sounds together is Isotope Vocal Synth. This has a few different vocoder talkbox style effects. It's definitely more advanced than a typical vocoder, and I'll use this to add thickness, character, and some weirdness to a vocal. One tip, use this gate knob. It's kind of like a selector between a punchy vocoder effect and a vocoder with a long release.
Dangerous, no, I don't back down. 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 Dangerous, no, I don't back down.
Another unusual vocal effect is Crystalizer. This is a granular echo, which is already unique, which you can then reverse with this reverse knob. It just has a very distinct sound to it, and it's great for atmospheres, build-ups, or just a little extra weirdness. And if you already bought the Sound Toys effect rack, it is included in that.
Dangerous, no, I don't back down. 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 Dangerous, no, I don't back down.
Chords, this is another love it or hate it synth. It's more or less a chord sample player. There's a chord layer and a note layer. And you stack them to create chords, mostly deep house or UKG style chords. You'll know in 10 seconds whether you like this or not. So let's enhance those chords a little bit with Sketch Cassette. I think of this as a lo-fi tape plugin. It has one standout feature, which is the NR comp. It's kind of like a subtle OTT with less top-end artifacts. And another cool trick, which you can actually use on any tape plugin, is to manually adjust the wow knob between note transients. This will allow you to get really cool bendy effects, but it won't make your song or chords feel out of key. Gatekeeper. You know how sometimes you get stuck making a song and you're not sure what to do next? Sometimes when that happens to me, I'll send some of the musical elements through Gatekeeper just to see if it gives me any exciting ideas. And what's cool about this plugin is it has a lot of preset rhythms that are actually useful. Worth noting, you'll probably have to send a MIDI trigger to this plugin so it stays in sync. You know when you're adjusting the delay and it's almost there, but you know it needs something? What if you could just switch between 7 different delays with one knob? Well, you can, and that's why I like this plugin. You just twist one knob and you get slightly different delay flavors. Usually 1 or 2 of them really stands out, and this saves me a ton of time. Unfortunately, you're forced to buy one of the Sound Toys bundles to get Echoboy Jr, but I don't think that'll be a bad thing in the long run. Another unique plugin is OuterSpace by AudioThing. This is obviously a clone of the Roland Space Echo, and this just instantly sounds like dub records. There's so many cool plugins, I ran out of time to mention, so here's a rapid fire list. Black Hole. This is great for huge cinematic spaces. Reference. This is great for referencing and has automatic gain match. Waves Ovox, another cool vocoder style effect. Life Endless Smile. This is a one knob build-up plugin. Golfos, a smart EQ that helps unmask your mix. Split EQ. This lets you EQ your transients and your tones separately. Lastly, thank you so much for the feedback last video. Thank you for your support. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to use the links in the description. Thank you very much.